It's him and I, Aquemini.
What's going on, YouTube? This is Marcos from Aquemini Pressure Wash, and I'm back again with another video. In this video, we're not doing a house wash, but we're doing a driveway cleaning. It does look a little bad, not too bad, but we're gonna go ahead and do a pre-treatment. So first thing we need to do is go over here and check to see if we have running water. So we walk over here, I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, I hear the water running, so we good with that. Okay guys, this is the driveway right here. So it's not too bad. It's got a little algae and mold right here on the corner, so we're gonna get that clean. And then in the same process, we're gonna do this walkway and the staircase. So look on the side, let's take a look over here. Yeah, we have some mold all across there, so we're gonna get all that off. Take a look on the opposite side. Not too bad, but we're gonna still treat that too. So that's what we're dealing with. All right, the other part of this job that we're doing, we're gonna do the curve, and we're gonna do this little area where the sewer is. I'm not gonna use any kind of chemical because I don't want anything to go inside the sewer. And also all the way down to that end over there where we be getting everything clean. This is a perfect example why you always bring tools. I can't get this off with my hand. I don't know what they was using to put that on, but I got a pipe wrench right here that I keep in my toolbox. So I'm gonna tighten this up. One more time, should break it loose. There we go. Now, that's a good example of why you always have tools, especially a pipe wrench or something. Not just to do repairs, but probably just to get the holes off so you can get yours connected. So, in doing this, let me let you know something. My hose is try to get the biggest hole that you can. This is a 3/4 garden hose that I got from Home Depot. I'm gonna switch this over from this garden hose to a Flex Zilla hose. Those hoses seem like it's a lot better to use. They're not hard and tough like this one. So, and I never use the customer's hose because one reason it may be hooked up to something like this, and the next thing, it could be small and it could start your machine. You need to get a hose that allows a lot of water to come through. So make sure that you at least get a 3/4 inch hose so you can feed your pressure washer. Okay guys, on this job we're gonna downstream. So I'm gonna put my downstream ejector on. Make sure it's locked in place, because if you don't, this thing will shoot off. So I'm gonna make sure that's locked. I'm gonna add my hose. All right, and we good here. That's the reason you prime your hoses. All the air is getting out. So when you get a steady stream, then you know all the air is out. Okay, I'm mixing my chemical over concrete, not in the grass. This is the reason why. When you waste it, you're gonna kill the grass. So always find some type of concrete to mix your chemical. I'll make sure I wash this off, because like I said, it is on the top of the sewer. So by the time it gets to the sewer and stuff, it'll be diluted so much that it's just like water. While that's filling up, I'm gonna tell you what I'm using. This is my concrete cleaner that I use. I'm not sponsored by this company, anything, but only thing I need is a surfactant, and this is what I use with my SH. I don't use a lot of money on my concrete cleaner. This is about $13 a bottle or so. So only thing you need to get this, and then you just mix this according to what you need. It makes up to 20 gallons. I'll probably stretch it a little bit more than that, because like I said, I just use it for a surfactant. I'm not using to clean the concrete. That's what my SH is for. While you're cleaning your concrete, you can use your house surfactant too if you want to use any kind of surfactant. But I just use this because like it's cheaper than using the stuff that I use on houses and stuff like that, because that's is probably like $25 a bottle this size. So I save money by doing it this way. All right, I'm just about full. I'm gonna go ahead and get everything set up, and we're gonna get started with the wash. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna pre-treat the stairs. Then we're gonna go ahead and pre-treat the driveway. We're gonna let that dwell. Then we're gonna come back and do the stairs. And then we're gonna go back and do the side of the house, because I got a spot too that I gotta do on the side of the house. Like I said, I'm washing this out. You see the difference what 12% does to the concrete. So there's no reason to have to use something that strong on concrete unless it's something real bad. And if I use 12%, I'm definitely using it in a prompt sprayer. Do not use 12% going through the machine. Well, you can, because it's gonna cut in half. Guys, before I get started, here's a tip for you. When you're downstreaming, you have a less chance of knocking this over. When you're using this with an X-Jet, it's a real good chance that you can knock it over, because you're carrying this bucket around so you can spray the house or whatever you want to do with the X-Jet. If you want stronger chemical, yes, the X-Jet is more certain, because you know you're cutting in half. This is a 10-to-1 ratio. So if you need a little bit more stronger chemical, just go ahead and add a little more chemical in it. Leave it here. That way you don't have to worry about wasting this. The other tip that I want to give you is when I'm doing these stairs, or anytime I'm doing something like stairs or anything that's above my waistline and stuff, and I have to clean the surface, I put on my boots. The reason I do that is because my pants legs get extremely wet only when I do stairs. When I do driveways and flat surfaces, I don't really get wet, but for some reason when it comes to stairs, I get wet all the time. So to avoid that, just get you a good pair of boots from Walmart or whatever you can get some from. I didn't pay nothing for probably like maybe 15 bucks for these. Okay, we're about to start the job. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and wet the bushes down so they won't get damaged, because I am gonna be applying SH on the stairs. All right. Water and rinse this off so that way it won't damage. Also, I have a wood door up at the top. I need to make sure that I rinse that off so I won't leave any spots. Now that I took my downstream ejector out of my bucket, I'm gonna clean my hose out by squeezing it for at least 20 seconds. That way I'm clearing all the chemicals out of the hose, and I won't have to worry about getting any extra chemical on the door when I go wash it off, and also on that rose bush. All right, that should be good. Rinse this door off. All right, always protect yourself. For some reason, red doors, when they get SH on it, it will show white spots on it. So just better to clean it off to be safe. Okay, I'm gonna do this bush right here. But I just do all of them. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put my injector back into the bucket. And we're gonna go ahead and start applying the SH on the driveway. That way we can go ahead and let that dwell. Hit this spot real quick again. And right over here, it's starting to work. It's gonna come off real easy. Okay, so let's go ahead, switch over from soap. All right, I got my machine off. We're gonna go ahead and switch over from soap. So we'll just pull this out. I'm just gonna leave it right there for now. And as we walk over here, this is starting to break up a little bit. That's still black, but it's starting to brown a little bit. We wanted it to brown up, but it should come off pretty easy when I do the surface cleaning. And let's look at these stairs. Yep. That moss is starting to die. See how it's changing white and stuff. But when we take the high pressure, this is brick, this is concrete. We can use high pressure. This is not a soft wash, so we can use high pressure on this, so this stuff should all come clean. Here we go, turbo nozzle. I'm starting to like this turbo nozzle. I'm starting using my turbo nozzles on the bricks. It seems like it works real good. I'm not gonna use a turbo nozzle on that. I'm gonna go ahead and just rinse it off with light pressure. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and finish the staircase. Now, guys, I just rinsed this off from all the clippings and stuff out of the flower bed because this was dirty. I'd rather have a clean surface and make it easy to use a surface cleaner than to have all of this stuff getting caught up in the machine. So that's the reason I just rinsed that off. Okay guys, I'm about to switch water spigots. This one don't seem like it's giving me enough water pressure because every time I'm squeezing the trigger, it starts off strong, then it drops. So turn this off. I know it's another water spigot around the other side of the house. So I'm gonna try to use that one to see if that one will work better than this, because this is not putting off no water. So let's walk over here. It's a lot of lines, and that's because my pressure is low. I'm gonna see by switching spigots that this is gonna increase the water pressure. If it does, good, and I can finish the rest of this in the sidewalk. And then I may consider going back over this. If not, I'm just gonna post-treat it and see if the post-treatment is gonna get all the lines out. But I really don't like that. Okay guys, I'm gonna crank up and I'm gonna go ahead and try to get the surface cleaner another try and see if this is gonna fix the problem. I think they did it. I'm gonna go ahead and put the surface clean and see if I get a different impression. Okay, I got a little bit more pressure. It still doesn't seem like it's 4 gallons. I wish it was putting out at least 5 gallons out of that spigot, but it looks like it's maybe a little bit short from 4 gallons, but it's enough to make a difference. I don't know if you notice my surface cleaner. Usually when I squeeze and I'm getting enough water pressure, when I squeeze the trigger on my surface cleaner, the surface cleaner will lift up off the ground. When I squeeze it, I have to basically physically take my strength and lift the surface cleaner off the ground because it's not getting enough water pressure. So that's a good way to test your water pressure, is when you squeeze the trigger on your surface cleaner, it should lift up off the ground. If it doesn't, you're not getting the water pressure you need. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and finish the rest of this, and then we're gonna do a post treatment. That way this will start looking a lot better. Okay guys, now we're gonna do the curve in this little sewer drain right here, using only but water. Let's take a look at it to see what I'm dealing with. And all the way down, and then as I get closer to my truck, I'm gonna pull my truck back up on this side so we won't have anything in our way. This area clean. I'm just going to show it to you real quick. It's clean. Like I said, this is one of the reasons I don't want you to put chemicals or dump anything into the sewer because of this, and this gets along. So this is done. I got to do this part down here by the truck, so I'm gonna pull my truck back up. So that's the reason I'm just showing you that right now, because I'm not able to go back over that later. This is starting to dry. I haven't done the post treatment on this yet, but I will. So as you see, it's got a few dots on there. So when we do the post treatment, that should pull that out. And then in the lines that you see, that should pull that out also. So I'm just letting it dry so you can see a big difference in the I'm just letting you dry so you can see a bit difference in what it looks before and after you do a post treatment. Okay, as you can see, this drying. You see less and less line. I still haven't post treated this yet, so looks good now, but I'ma still post treat this. So even though it looks like it doesn't have any lines and stuff in it, make sure that you go ahead and post treat it, because if you don't, it will show in probably like a month or so. Post treating it, you probably won't have to come back to next year or maybe a couple of years after that. Okay, I got the sidewalk done and the curve. So as you see, I stopped right there, going all the way up. Everything's clean. And like I said, I just used water on this. I did not use any chemicals. So if you got some spots or something, probably use a pump sprayer and just spray those spots and stuff. But don't use chemical, don't downstream, don't extract, nothing on the curve and stuff that's gonna go into the sewer. All right, here's the stairs. They look good. I still haven't post-treated these, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with a post-treatment. That way, any kind of mold and bacteria won't grow back. So now if you look over here, this is still kind of wet. But you remember this area, this was real dirty. Now it's clean. Same thing on this side. It was real dirty, now it's clean. Now we're gonna go ahead and hit it with a post-treatment. We're gonna do the driveway and we're gonna do the stairs. With this post-treatment, I'm downstreaming. I'm not extra, I'm just gonna downstream. I got my black tip on my wand, just start at the top and work my way down. Okay, Cormanites, that's going to do it for this job. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. All right, let's start with the stairs. Remember, we had all that moss and mold and stuff on the side. That is all gone. Clean everything down toward the bottom. And if we walk around, the stairs is done good. And this is after a post-treatment, guys. So I did a post-treatment. It's starting to dry now. I went ahead and cleaned that mat because it had all kind of pollen stuff on it. So I just washed that off. Door's clean. Like I said, if it splashes on the door, make sure that you go ahead and clean it. Or at least rinse it off. Don't have to clean it, especially red doors. All right, let's walk down. Nice and clean. Driveway with the post-treatment. All those little dots and stuff that we seen, you notice they are gone now. That's because I did a post-treatment. That means anything left that's organic is now dying. So that's what you want to do. You don't have to rinse it off or anything. Just go ahead and do a post-treatment and then just go ahead and get your pack your gear up and get out of there. All right, this is the other side of the stairs. That is clean too. Excellent. This little section still has to dry a little bit more, but it is getting there. All right, guys, when it's completely dries, like I said, you shouldn't see no lines and stuff in it. Here's the sidewalk. No post-treatment on the sidewalk, just basically cleaned it off so I won't have anything get in the sewer that is could be dangerous to animals or something like that. So just go ahead and just use water, get it the clean as possible. Just let everybody know what you did. Okay, this is this area. This is clean. And you see where I stopped right here at the property line. Bit difference. Okay, Cormanites, that's going to do it for this video. I hope that you found it entertaining. If not, I hope you learned something from it. If you didn't, you skipped over the good parts, go back and look at the video. Once again, if you're a subscriber to the channel, let me say thank you. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you'll know when my next video comes out. This is Marcos from Cormani Pressure Washing, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.
It's him and I, Aquemini.